SV app. And now your WHSV Sports.
This week, we expect the ACC to release its preseason poll and all-conference teams. That comes on the heels of this past week's ACC kickoff media days. The Wahoos' preseason MVP might just be fifth-year senior starting quarterback Kurt Benkert. A season ago, he tied Matt Schaub for being the quickest Wahoo to 2,000 passing yards and set the single-game passing record against Central Michigan. Now, that was the good for the first-year starter, but much of the bad came away from cameras. Benkert was bothered by a shoulder injury and didn't start the team's final 2 games. At the time, the move was heralded as a chance for the QB to learn, but health was clearly a concern.
I think playing through that difficulty really kind of showed me who I was and what I could take as a player, and kind of helped push me to my limits. I'm really looking forward to playing and starting this season healthy and getting through it that way. It was something that was difficult, but I got through it, and I was really happy that I was able to do that.
Meanwhile, for the Hokies, last night we talked about the numerous questions surrounding the team's offense, especially who will start at quarterback in year 2 for Justin Fuente. Now, the head coach seemingly unfazed by all of that uncertainty. He says he's taking the same approach with the team that took the Hokies to the ACC championship game a year ago.
We're trying to attain perfection in our preparation, which will give us the opportunity to win the ball game. And it doesn't guarantee that we will win. It doesn't guarantee that we'll win 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 games. It doesn't guarantee anything. It just guarantees that we only have the opportunity if we're willing to put forth this dedication, this discipline level on a daily basis.
Well, take me out to the ball game. County League action. Grottoes at Newmarket. A scoreless game in the third. Trenton burgering with a runner on second. Fielder trying to make the sliding play, but can't. Shockers take the 1-0 lead. Ball game tied up at 1. Bases loaded for the Cards. Logan Grimm hits a ground ball that just eats up the fielder. Grottoes taking a 2-1 lead. There was some bad defense and some really good defense tonight. Kyle Keenan deep to right, but Keegan Wolford making the lunging grab at the wall to end the inning. Shockers wind up on top, 6-2. Well, in the Valley League, Tom Sox hosting the Braves in Charlottesville. First inning, Austin Edens sends one to right center. A 2-hit game for the Baton Rouge native as the Braves take a 1-0 lead. Stanton up 3-1 in the bottom of the third. Hayden Lamb at the plate, a dribbler to third. Garrett Marshland makes a nice play, but the fielder's choice leads to a Tom Sox run. Same frame, Eric Jones then chops one over the pitcher's head. He drove in 3 runs tonight. Tom Sox take a short-lived 4-3 lead before losing 8-4. Well, the Valley League All-Stars down in North Carolina playing in the Southern Collegiate Showcase after beating the Southern Collegiate League 6-0 earlier. Their semifinal game against the Cal Ripken Collegiate League was postponed due to rain. That'll be played tomorrow morning at 10. Those games are all being played at Intimidator Stadium there in Kannapolis. Well, in the big league diamond, the Nats and Reds, Max Scherzer locked in. What else is new? You felt that breeze in the Valley tonight all the way from Cincinnati. 10 strikeouts for Mad Max. He allowed just 3 hits in 6 innings of work. 6-0 in the 7th. Anthony Rendon, bases loaded. Grand slam, bada, bam. Washington going double digits tonight on the Reds. The 16th 10-run game of the year for the Nats, who win 10-7. The Reds 7 runs, all coming in the 8th and 9th innings. Well, last night, the Orioles completed the comeback against the Cubs, but ended up losing in the 9th. Baltimore would need to crawl out of another big hole again tonight. Already down 3 when Jason Hayward bounces it off the wall. It'll be a bases-clearing triple as the Cubbies take a 6-0 lead. Make it 7-1 in the 5th, 2-1 for the O's, but Chris Bryant with a Gold Glove play. Just 1 out, but it's a big one. No comeback tonight. Cubs win 10-3. Well, heading out to Wimbledon, women's final, Venus Williams looking to be the oldest woman to win a Grand Slam event. Venus was 14 when she played her first event. Her opponent, Gabriela Muguruza, was just 1. Now the Spaniard up 5-love in the second and already up a set. Returns the ball, but asks for an official ruling on whether Venus's shot was in or out. Take a look at the scoreboard behind her. Yep, shot is out. Gabriela Muguruza winning at Wimbledon, the 23-year-old second career major victory. Finally, we've reached the midpoint in NASCAR's 36-race schedule. Martin Truex Jr., fresh off a dominating win at Kentucky, will start on the pole only after Kyle Larson was DQ'd for a failed post-qualifying inspection. Larson swept all 3 qualifying rounds on Friday. Now, the track was treated earlier in the week with a chemical to allow more grip. The weather tomorrow, very hot, about 10 degrees warmer than teams qualified on Friday.
You know, when it gets hot, supposedly that stuff gets stickier and tackier. And so when it gets hot here, typically the normal groove that we used to race that has not been treated yet gets slicker by quite a bit. So will we all be stuck running in the same spot in the corners? We won't know till Sunday because it's going to be cool again tomorrow. So we'll just have to wait and see.
Kyle Busch today winning the Xfinity Series race. He's still looking for his first Monster Energy Cup Series win. So we'll see what Kyle Busch can do from mid-pack.
Best of luck to him. Thank you, Andrew. And up next, Francis will have a final look at our Sunday forecast. Stay tuned.
Are you a TV3 fan? Well, here's your chance to